Patreon member shoutout. You hear the beating of your heart, you know the screaming's gonna start. Here comes the really scary part. All the trees begin to moan, and the monsters grunt and groan. Rotting faces full of slime, don't you know it's terror time? And it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video, utility as well. If you guys are new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashy. Hello, Dashy. Comment, like, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that thanks button down below. Moving on. So not a great day for Omi. We were down about 1%. We did not outperform the markets. The markets were down at about a little less than 1% in general, whether you average together the NASDAQ, S&P 500, and the Dow, but we did outperform Bitcoin. Bitcoin was down about 2.5%, so we did outperform them, so baby steps here and there. Speaking of baby steps, we do have Veve posting I Am Groot, the toddler in all of us. Groot is sweet, stubborn, cute, impulsive, and curious. This must-have digital collectible features Groot in premium digital format. Now, we already do have a Groot, which I think all of which except for the rare, I think is below retail. That is the only rare that is animated for Marvel, I believe. Comment down below if I am wrong. But not only that, this one I think will do pretty well. It does come in at a price of $50, which is higher than the last one. You know, Groot, I think we had 28,000 of them at a price of $40. This one is $50, but I think it'll do well because there's only 3,616. Yes, ending in 616. That is the world in which the MCU is, that 616 universe. Though, and it is just an ultra rare. It's not animated, but again, there's only one. It's only going to complete the set. So I am going to try for this because there is not many at all. So hopefully I can get that. You not only have that on Thursday, but you do have the I Am Groot series premiering on Wednesday. And actually, apologies, it was supposed to be on Thursday, but the that particular NFT does come out on Wednesday. I apologize for that. That is August 10th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the comic book of I Am Groot that comes out on Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I cannot wait for that. That comic book in real life does go for in the 5 figures, so I think that will do pretty well also. Veve also has some updates on Payout, saying some users in Australia, Canada, Mexico, and BR have not been able to pay out. These issues are now resolved. Users will need to recreate their bank account. The info required from US users is account number, routing number, not SWIFT, which is just example US. For US users, if the payout is under $25,000 US, the payout will be sent by ACH. If the payout is over $25,000, it will be sent by wire transfer. So be advised, ACH can take up to like 2 weeks, just because it is, I think, 3 to 7 business days. So if you could ask for it on Monday and get it by Thursday or Friday that same week. That's definitely entirely possible. But if it's like Martin Luther King Day on like a Monday, or if it is 4th of July, whatever holiday is where you have like a 3-day weekend, and it does take like a full 7 business days, you can possibly wait up to 2 weeks for it because you have 4 days, business days, and then you have another, 4 to 5 days that next week. And they also say for US users, payouts may be sent to all US states other than New York. Isn't this state absolutely horrible? We are hopeful that payouts will be available in New York shortly. Who can tell? And crypto payout continues to be disabled for technical reasons. We appreciate you understanding. Again, there is speculation that they have disabled that not for technical reasons, but just because that there was attempted fraud. Again, we don't actually know for sure. Other characters that were probably coming to the MCU relatively soon, as foreshadowed by Rosario Dawson, who not only plays Ahsoka Tano over in a lot of the Star Wars series, but has also played Claire Temple, Night Nurse, over in many of the original characters on the Netflix series, from Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. I forget the other one, but it happens to go where like the characters like Daredevil, Luke Cage as well, that was the other one. Daredevil happens to be in the MCU. I think a lot of the other characters, like Jessica Jones, will be in the MCU as well. I don't think they're going to touch Iron Fist for a while, just because Iron Fist really didn't do that well, really wasn't that liked. I really hope Luke Cage comes back, though. Wilson Fisk, that's going to be another one. So you do have not only Punisher that she had gone on and teased, but again, just going, because that's the only one of the Netflix series that she was not a part of. You did have Punisher over in Daredevil Season 2. That was like first appearance of Punisher there. Then you had Punisher Season 2 and Season 3. It's just absolutely insane, absolutely bananas. Love every single one of those seasons. And all of them could be coming to Veve. Again, if they're doing this for Groot, where you have the first appearance comic, and then you do have the another collectible, not even a first appearance, just another collectible in general, they're probably going to do this for some of the other bigger characters as well. In other news, Polygon Studios, hey, experience the real magic of friendship at CocaCola just launched a first-of-a-kind generative and shareable collectibles on Polygon to celebrate International Friendship Day. We know where to get some of the best Coca-Cola NFTs, though, obviously on the Veve app. And again, just because we have a license doesn't mean the license can't be given out elsewhere, but we have, I think, some of the best types of licenses, some of the best 3D digital collectibles. The stuff that's on Polygon, I don't know what it is. I hope it does well, because anything to grow the hobby. If somebody that happens to like Coca-Cola maybe hasn't heard about Veve, but they are searching for NFTs in general, they'll probably find the Polygon one first, just because Veve doesn't really do marketing. And then they'll probably find Veve after that if they just dig a little bit. Reese was tagged in a post by Buck NF Asti, saying like, hey, come get your boys, talking about people trying to buy KYC accounts. And Reese says, we're on it. So the company is trying to go and either go and shut these accounts down or, try to go to the authorities and be like, hey, help us. And they go and say, they attack them together. So I'm very happy that they're on it. And while they're on that, whales are still buying. We have Ollie Hartford that says, when people are distracted, it is the best time to make moves. $11,500 is a price I thought I'd never see again on this Ultimate Grail, where Ollie Hartfield had gone on, who's again professional soccer player, had gone on and bought MC number 1. Shout out to him for that. Secret rare, obviously. And that is number 11,455 for that mint number. Speaking of whales, here's a couple of things that whales are doing. We have the Star Wars Secret Rare Batter Up, that one with Vader, which was the Father's Day one, Vader and Luke. Secret Rare has 12 of those, has 148 Thor Love and Thunder Secret Rare posters. Between him and I think his brother-in-law, they have about 1/3 of that supply. I should have gotten more of these. I only have one. Has about 15 Goofy Secret Rares, had just bought 7 of those. And again, Coca-Cola, 31 of the Snow Globe Coke bottle Secret Rares. Absolutely bananas. Not only that, but this same whale had gone on and said, yes, I bought 7 to 8 Goofies. They have about over 170 Thors now. Again, those Thor Love and Thunder posters. And said, you are responsible for my disease. You and Reese in Anaheim. I've truly been getting 1 to 3 high dollar people from where this whale lives each week. I sell people on it every time they ask me what I'm investing in. X amount, other things. And then, of course, Veve and Omi. There are other things going on there that I can't really talk about yet, but I will, and it's very, very good. Very, very good for the space. On the Veve Collectibles Facebook group, we have GWhitten saying that he traded a secret rare, Journey into Mystery, with the current floor price is $980, for this guy 6 months ago, and it happens to be Baby Puppy. And he said that that was one of by far it was his best trade to date. So these have utility. You could buy dogs with them or adopt dogs with them. Definitely adopt, don't shop, that type of deal. Dr. Profit posts that well-respected analyst Ming Chiku predicts early 2023 announcement for Apple's AR/MR goggles and shipments of 1.5 million units in 2023. He says it will be the next revolutionary consumer electronics product after the iPhone, which is very, very big talk. And what are some great things that you could do in AR? I don't know. Something about playing with Veve digital collectibles. For those of you that do not know, I was cast in a feature film just as an extra. I don't know if I can say exactly what it is, but it is directed by Eric Jensen, whose last project happened to be The Staircase. What this guy does happens just making things and then selling them in big studios. Staircase is on HBO Max. This one, again, I can't exactly say what it is, but I did film one of the scenes already. No speaking parts, but you will be able to see me in the background. And then I'll be filming another scene in the next couple of weeks, and that scene I will be able to hopefully wear a Veve shirt. But even if I can't, guess what I've been talking to my co-stars about? Some people might be verified on Twitter. The Veve. You heard that right. What is one other thing that I feel responsible to tell them about as well? Something I feel that it would be a disservice to not tell them about. It would be utility. And shout out to Arya Investments for going and making a 5-minute video that I think will do pretty well on the utility platform. Link to the Discord down below. I follow them on Twitter. Go follow them at UtilityArt. On August 6th, we did receive 312 new active wallets. This comes from Veve Fox. Says nice increase on new active wallets from 47 on August 6th to 312 on August 7th. Huzzah to that. And Puddin' Cheeks goes and talks about being spicy, saying there have already been more Veve secondary fees for that amazing Fantasy 15 than the primary drop raked in, which was $200,000 US. So $267,000 US at an 8.5% rate is over $3 million worth of secondary trading so far, just making an assumption that all the trading is Marvel for simplicity. We did burn over $500 million of OMI, that was $357 million. And then we did have over $1 million in gem purchases. We are less than 325 million OMI burned, being from that $69 billion mark. I'm sorry, not $69 billion, but 69 billion OMI would have been removed from that reserve wallet. And again, this is all without any marketing. If you go on the Google and type in Amazing Fantasy 15, for those of you that are listening and not watching, it says your search Amazing Fantasy 15 Veve did not match any news results. There are a couple of people that were caught in Telegram, such as someone named Deadmau5 saying, I hit 23 and 22 of those accounts are banned, meaning that this person who had ran a bunch of bots had 23 of the bots hit and 22 of those were banned. And somebody said that I ran 60, 2 hit, and 2 were banned. So out of the 60 bots that were bought, only 2 of them hit, and the 2 that did hit were banned. And somebody else saying, I ran 90, 40 hit, and only 5 weren't banned. So out of the 90 that this person had paid for, 40 had hit. 35 of those 40 were banned. So a lot of these people that were trying to bot the AF15, some of them were successful in getting it, but again, a lot of those were banned. So very, very good to see that they were banned. So we do have an update from Blackrock saying Blackrock and Coinbase deal could trigger Bitcoin burst to 773,000. According to Invest Answers. Polkadot Updates does have 155,000 followers, so they aren't just a no-name account. And this does also come from Crypto NXT, saying that the world's largest fund, Blackrock, is investing in crypto. And again, Crypto NXT does have 177,000 followers. For those that don't know, Blackrock is the largest investment fund with over 10 trillion in assets under management. That is a lot. That is more than, let's say like Ken Gwynn, who's CEO of Republic, has over $1 billion in assets under management, is great. That's super fantastic. That's 10 figures. Okay, let's say decabillionaire would be 11 figures. 100 billionaire would be 12 figures. A trillion is 13 figures, and 10 trillion is 14 figures. Absolutely bananas. Another thing that might be absolutely bananas if you haven't realized it yet, Brockman Blockchain posts that a simple scam that's likely already happening is get a list of emails of both parties in your state, email them as that party's candidate, and say how you desperately need to raise X by midnight, otherwise the other side will win. Sense of urgency is essential, but small ask $5 to $10, repeat, so on and so forth. So beware. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everybody, please check out at HeyDavidDon and at KingMouse over on the Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mouse over on the Veve app, Kobe Collection, OmiPlayer1 over on the YouTube, Rayfax.eth domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Metal Lemon, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube, at Nomad with Guitar, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gary O at 1234CA3, all on the Twitter, and Fanny Carbonell FR over on the TikTok. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow. I'm the Jolly Ollie man. Meow, 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 meow.